Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Today I am going to make or add flowers to a cross for a wedding. So this is a moss covered cross that we are going to use on the door of the church. We've actually made two of these. One is going to go on one door, one is going to go on another. They're not side by side, so that's really nice because that means I don't have to copy them exactly. What I'm going to do, you'll see that it's really a very narrow cross, completely covered in moss. I'm going to add fresh floral foam into the center of this cross, and let me show you how I'm going to do that. So this is fresh floral foam that has already been soaked in water. I'm going to cut off about 1/4 of the block. Now it's very important when using fresh floral foam, soak it first. Always soak the floral foam first, okay? I'm going to take some of this waterproof tape, and I am going to tape this fresh floral foam right onto the center of this cross. So I'm just going to take it and I am going to go right across that foam, and I'm going to go around about 3 or 4 times just to make sure that it stays in place. Take my knife and cut that tape. Okay, and then I'm going to come across the other side. Okay, you just need to be sure that the flowers aren't going anywhere. Okay, so they're taped in place. This moss is something. Okay, so I've got my foam in place. You can see where it's taped. Okay, next what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in with these beautiful mums. These are called Magnum mums. They are a pretty bright white, and because to me white and purples, bright white is just so bright when you put deep purples with it. So I'm going to tone it down a little bit by using this Color Master spray paint. It's called Olive Bright, and it's made specifically for flowers. I'm just going to take it and I'm just popping that mum with just a little bit of that green paint. Now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to cut that at an angle, and I'm going to push that right into that foam. Now I'm putting these 2 flowers in first. I'm going to add a little greenery, and then we'll pop our pretty purple flowers. And I'm just adding just a hint of that green. I don't want it too heavy, so always be careful when spray painting flowers with flower paint that you don't spray it too heavy. Always spray it light and then add layers of paint if you need more color. I'm going to take that mum, I'm going to cut it a little shorter. I'm going to tuck that right down in the center, just like that. So I've placed my 2 mums in that floral foam. Okay, next what I'm going to do is coming in with my greenery. So I have some eucalyptus here. This is a seeded eucalyptus, and I'm going to cut it in some small pieces, and I am just going to add it to this cross. Now, I don't want this arrangement to be too large. I want the cross to show. So I'm not going to go too heavy with flowers. I'm going to just take this greenery and just break it into smaller pieces and just tuck it right into that fresh floral foam. Now what we will do is this will be placed in the cooler, the floral cooler, until we need to use it. And what we will do is we will check it and make sure if it needs extra water, we'll add water to that foam. But this will stay fresh for days and days as long as you keep it well watered and keep it in the cooler. And I'm using longer lasting flowers in this arrangement, just strictly so, so it'll be fresh and pretty for this wedding. Okay, so I've added a little bit of greenery there. You can see how I've added the greenery. Next, what I'm going to do is come in with, let's see, I'm going to come in with these pretty plum colored mums. So these are daisy mums or cushion mums. They're actually cushion mums. They're not daisy mums. Mums come in tons of varieties. And these are called cushion mums. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those little flowers off this stem. Just going to tuck these mums right into that floral foam. Hey Callie, would you mind bringing me a couple more stems of those purple cushion mums? Callie's going to bring me a couple more stems because I don't have quite enough. All right, let's see. So next I'm going to come in with my Lisianthus. Purple Lisianthus. Lisianthus is one of my favorite flowers. It resembles a little bit of a rose. Thank you, friend. Thanks, Callie. So I'm going to add a few more of these mums. I'll show you what they look like. The wonderful thing about a mum is it's long lasting, y'all. It lasts and lasts. As long as you keep it watered, it will last for you. Alright, just about got my mums in there. Okay, so let me show you the cushion mums, the purple mums. So this bride's colors are royal or deep purples. So we're going to use a little bit of this Lisianthus. And this is a royal purple Lisianthus. And I'm just taking it and cutting it in small pieces. And we're just going to add this Lisianthus throughout. Now Lisianthus comes in other colors. It comes in pinks, it comes in a lavender, it comes in white, kind of a mauve color, and kind of a yellow or a butter, like a pretty butter yellow color, like a lighter yellow. But Lisianthus is one of my favorites. If I got to pick a favorite, Lisianthus is right up there with favorites. I have lots of favorites. It's hard. I'll tell you next week that this one's my favorite. So I will tell you I have lots of favorites when it comes to flowers. Okay, so there's my Lizzie. Let me show you that pretty Lizzie in there. So see all that pretty royal. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, next I'm going to come in with Scabiosa. Now, Scabiosa has a Scabiosa flower and it has a Scabiosa pod. This is the Scabiosa flower. I would say that this is really more of an eggplant purple color. A little darker than a plum, but such a pretty flower, and it actually has some of the royal just kind of on the tip at the center of this flower. So I'm going to just take this and I am going to run it kind of down the center of this cross. Now the reason I like the fact that we use this green in these mums is it's going to give me a little bit of a background for these flowers. So it makes them show up better. If I had nestled this Scabiosa flower down into the center of all this purple, you would have never seen the blooms. Purple is a very receding color, And so when using purple, I like to have a complementary lighter shade so that you can see the flower. All right, so let's tuck that little guy in. I'm going to trim that stem just a little bit more. All right, so there's my Scabiosa flowers. But you can kind of see I kind of did them in a line. And then next we're going to add a little bit of filler flower. So this is Purple Statice. Statice is, it's just a filler flower. And so I'm going to take it, it reminds you a lot of tissue paper. Like when you touch it, it reminds you of tissue paper to me. So I'm just going to take it and break it in smaller pieces. And I am just going to add this Purple Statice throughout this little arrangement. All right, and there is our cross for the door at the wedding this weekend. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe, and there is a little bell down below. If you hit it, you'll get a notification for all our new videos. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, we go live every afternoon on our Facebook page. So check us out at Flowers by the Bunch on Facebook. Guys, have a great day, and we'll see you real soon.